What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Powered Cube video. I know that Avatar: The Last Airbender stuff is kind of right around the corner, but um, I'm still really having fun with this, and I'm glad it's on for another week. No power in the first pack, however, Psychic Frog is power to me, baby. I love this stupid frog. Um, and by love, I mean I understand it's very powerful. And as someone who never played Legacy, so obviously those people have different problems with it. Other picks here, Hull Breacher is very good. However, Hull Breacher doesn't go in every deck. Psychic Frog, two colors, doesn't go in every deck, but usually also doesn't go very well with Mana Crypt. However, that is obviously going to be my pick here. Pick two Mana Crypt means that this pack probably had Soul Ring, Time Walk, Lotus, and Recall. I think those are the only cards I take over Mana Crypt. And so definitely going to be taking that here. Not much consideration. And so obviously now you want to look for cards that go well with a Mana Crypt. So 3 drops like Bonecrusher Giant are obviously very good there. Legion Extruder, just in an artifact deck, is very good. This isn't like the exact thing I want to see. Obviously, a turn one Bone Crusher Giant is going to be hard to beat. Doesn't really go well with the Psychic Frog. Kulligan's Command could be good, not just in terms of like Grixis control, but usually I want to be a little aggro when I have a Mana Crypt out, and so it might be the Giant. All right, Rabble Master is exactly what I want to see after a Mana Crypt. Turn one Rabble Master can very much carry games. Grief is also very good, probably better in the Psychic Frog deck over like the Bone Crusher. But Rabble Master probably just has the best thing. I did just draft a Boros deck on accident. By an accident, I mean I thought I was drafting Rakdos, but ended up switching around. Um, and then I think Inti's probably the pick here. It also Inti with Psychic Frog is very good. So is Echo of Eon Psychic Frog. You can kind of discard your entire hand. Um, Cast Echo of Eon's discard again. Attack for 15 if you really want to. If you have that style of deck here, but I think Inti with the red cards is probably my pick. Also do the classic check. I like seeing if I've ever know anybody. I know some of my buddies are doing the draft, so I like to read through the names. Um, but yeah, Inti's the pick. Okay, into nothing's jumping out at me here. If we're just doing like pure win rate, I think technically Overlord of the Mistmoors is kind of what you want to do. Sticking with red though, Boiler Biggles, Boiler Bilges, Boiler Biggles, Bilges, Boiler Bilges, however you say it. Probably the best pick here. Ademi is not bad. Bronco's not bad, but sometimes just 4 minute deal four is all you can really expect. Let's take it. Pick 7 here is a bit of a weird one. Mentor is kind of not what you want in this more aggressive deck. If we're doing Grixis control, it is kind of what you want. As like a finisher, but I don't know if that's what I'm doing. I do like a Flicker Wisp for like an Overlord style thing, but it's a double white card. I'm not running any white right now. I might just take Sheoldred's Edict here. I don't know if I'll play it, but it's still very good. Blade Slicer, okay. Just very good with Mana Crypt. I think And now makes me wish I had the Flicker Wisp instead. But I just think that it's probably just going to be a little bit of more Boros after the Mana Crypt pick. And so many of these cards are just working out pretty well. Burst Lightning's great. Instant Speed deal 2, or just kind of finish off deal 4. Over Badlands, Volcanic Island, which, you know what? No, I can't. This would be a double splash. So if it wasn't a double splash, I would very much consider the Frog. Getting a 10th pick, Voice of Victory as well, kind of screams that White's going to be open here, which I get. So if people have been playing this more and more, I think I'll take Temple Garden in case we draw or open a Minskin Boo, having that green splash. The more I draft this, the less I want to play Boros. And then there's just some times where it's like in this, where I just feel like I got to. Mana Crypt is exactly where you want to be for Boros. I'll take the Giver, and then I'll take the Ademi. I don't think I'm Enlightening Tutor for Flicker Wisp came back. Okay. Pack 2 is here. All these are great. I think I'll just take the red-white land. Hoping to wheel either Reprieve, Thraben, or Chandra. Grim Monolith also would have been a good follow-up if I kind of just forced an artifact deck, but didn't really see anything in that first pack, so I think I'll just take the Plateau. Okay. Path to Exile, I think, over Luminarch Aspirant. I prefer this card in like white black. Obviously with its obvious synergies for what's that card? Emperor Bones, but I just find those cards scale up better. Both of these cards, oh wow. Okay, Swords, Comet, Parallax Wave. But I think Comet with Mana Crypt just a little better. I already have Path. Parallax Wave is very, very, very good. It's won me a lot of games, but I think Comet's just so much fun. Comet's is really, really fun. Swords might have a higher... No, I think Comet's actually a higher win rate. A higher win rate. And then into Death Creator's Champion. We're here, and we're living our best life. So sad to see Tolarian Academy here. Because if I would have just forced artifacts in the first pack, imagine the deck we could have had. We could have had a sick one. But it's not going to stop me from taking this. Yeah, oh, we got a visitor. My dog is underneath me. What do I want here? Plunderer, maybe? 2 mana, 2/2, menace, attacks, deals at least 1 if you're giving him a treasure. I like it. Okay. Wow. I wish I could just... What's that one? Isn't there a conspiracy or something where you say that I'll just take every card in the pack? Like, all right, I'm out of this pack. I'm taking each of these cards. You guys can have everything else. Isn't there like a conspiracy or some format, like an unset maybe where that happens? But I think I'll take Solitude here. Don't have... I have a Flicker Wisp, which is good. Obviously, instant speed stuff is a little difficult there, but I think I like that over the rest of these. Solitudes is the pick. Spellbinder, perfect. Gut, I lied. So I said this was perfect. Gut's better. Gut is a way for me to get rid of my Mana Crypt if it's dealing me a lot of damage. It attacks for 1,000 damage. I can sack a squirrel. Gut is so good. And then I think... I wonder what's actually higher here. Let me do this. That's what I thought. Like, Lightning Bolt's probably just the most consistent. I'm going to get one of these cards back, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll get one of these back. Elspeth, if I'm going big enough, could be cool. I think here it'll be Inspector. I don't have that many 1-mana plays. Reprieve. Reprieve's not bad, but Inspector with Gut feels great. And technically Flicker Wisp and stuff. Do I want Ephemerate? Ephemerate works with Thraben Inspector, Blade Spricer, Solitude, technically Overlord. No, I have to just take Luminarch here, right? It's probably just better for just the aggressive. Skyclave or Parallax Wave came back. I'm going to take it over Skyclave. Parallax Wave is good against so many strategies, as well as saving your own stuff into Glimmer Lens. God, I'm going to have to make a lot of cuts here. Adversary can go away. Glorybringer is what we got back out of that pack. I think that was the one. Oh, no, this is the pack that has Elspeth in it, I think. Figure of Destiny. Maybe. Wow, into Mox Pearl. On color Mox is perfect here. Mana Crypt Mox. What more could you want? Happy that we have so many 2s and 3s. Looks like we're going to be 16 plus 7. I got 23 cards here. 2 lands and a Mox and a Mana Crypt. Feel good here. Hoping to get back Verge probably. Krakus isn't going to wheel, but I would love it if it did. Into Broadside Bombardiers. Yes, this is what we want to see. So, Bombardiers, hope to get back Lightning, Fire Blast. Pyrokinesis to me is better than Fire Blast. But we'll see. All right, what don't we need here? Flicker Wisp is probably a little too cute. I really don't like that. I don't know what. All right, 26 cards. Oh. Evangelist? I think here. I'm running a lot of 3s. How many clamp targets do I have? Not that many, but it's good with Comet. It's good with Blade Splicer. I got enough. I don't want anything else here. I don't mind Yara and Oski, but they're just kind of okay. I think Skull Clan's better. What? Am I just playing Constructed? Is next pack going to be Ocelot Pride? I think Ajani's like one of the best. It's just wow. Okay. GTA or Showdown here. I think it's Showdown. That's also what this Draftsmith is just like based on their performance in people's decks and stuff. Containment Priest is pretty good, but I think I just want a fetch for Plateau, and I just don't think I'm passing very often. I don't think I'm passing with 2 up. At least not ideally, but I think Windswept Heath here, followed by Cathar Commando, probably. Or just Sunbaked Canyon. Actually, yeah, Sunbaked Canyon's good. Cycle if I ever do. Draw too many lands. Yeah. I mean, how many cards? I got 24 here. Okay, I think I'll just take the lands. I mean, I'm not shy on playables, so lands are just what I want, and I have 5 lands. Yeah, I'll take the chain lightning. Don't know if I'll run it. So maybe I'll get rid of the Ademi and the Aspirant. Doll or Thalia, which is... I mean, Thalia's good. I am running a decent amount of non-creatures, but okay. I got the Yara back. Hellrider has been whatever. Phoenix, not bad. Not what I want to be doing, but it's not bad. Wow. So hardest part about it does suck when the hardest part about or it doesn't suck when the hardest part about deck building is making cuts because you have too many playables. But yeah, I mean, what am I missing? Sacred Foundry is the only thing that I could have asked for. Ocelot and Priest came back. So yeah, I mean, we're in a good spot. In what world is Naya better? What, because of Renin 6? I have no green cards. It thinks that it's worth just me running Renin 6 for no reason. This just doesn't make any sense. All right. Actually, no. Let's get rid of Mox Pearl. Let's get rid of all of our lands. I have 27, and I'll have Mox Mana Crypt. So I think I probably need like 15 lands, 15 Mox Mana Crypt. So at least 2 cuts. All right. Creature. So obviously heavy on 3s, but with Mana Crypt, it's kind of what I want. All right. So Path, Burst, Chain, Bolt, and Stomp is 5 removal spells. Uh, that too many removal spells. Priest is fine. I don't think I'm running Flicker Wisp. Inti is good. A lot of my stuff I do want to play pre-combat though, but I still think Inti's good. Skull Clamp. Can I? What's like creatures? Let me just go. Not Skull Clampable. Not Skull Clampable. Great with Skull Clamp. Not that great. Not gonna Skull Clamp. Great. Great with Skull Clamp. Great with Skull Clamp. Great with okay. Skull Clamp's in. Chain Burst. Maybe it's Burst Lightning. That's an instant speed, or it's Chain maybe. Where's it? This is 17 lands, Mox Pearl, Mana Crypt. I think 15 lands is fine, especially since Solitude's pitch. Oh. Oh, God. I didn't consider that for my deck building purposes. I have to make way. I have to make. So this is. I have to be 25 now. I have to make 2 more cuts. I don't know what I was thinking. What does it say are my best board? Or what does it say isn't? I agree, actually. Thraben? It thinks Chain's better than Burst. I'm inclined to agree. And then is Thraben just not aggro enough? Like obviously, yeah, these all go in. Windswept Teeth is in. $16 lands. 15. I think I want to do this. I think 15 lands, Crypt, and Pearl. With, I want Bonecrusher Giant because of Crypt, and I want access to. Oh, I don't want Figure. I don't like Figure at all, actually. I'd rather have 3-minute Inspector on one than Figure. And then keep. Okay. All right, let's do that. Sorry. That is definitely where I have to become a better. Wait a minute. Part of me is nervous. I don't have Mox Pearl and Mana Crypt in my deck right now. They're there. Is making those decisions for limited is where my, I think, biggest flaws are, especially in Cube. When the cards are all very good, I have a hard time taking them out. And then in like a pre-release environment, or like where I'm not sure which cards are that good or really which cards are bad, I have a hard time like putting cards in. Like, okay, I go first, turn 1 Thraben. And this is where I'm just happy to have Thraben, because I'd much rather draw a card on turn 2 than invest mana to make a bigger creature. Okay, I will offer the exchange. What? I'm okay not being mana efficient here because I'm just going to gut throw the clue. Or gut eat the clue. I think. Yeah. Next turn, if I draw a land, I got... Oh, strip mine. Okay. Strip my white source. I draw a white source. Sorry, Inspector. You gotta get under the bus. Stomp that. Oh, first strike. I'm dumb. Shouldn't have let them block. That is annoying. Sorry, everybody. Is any land among them? Okay. So I want a Solitude here. Solitude 6. Pitching Aspirant. Cast Bonecrusher. And then I know I don't have that many lands, but any land or Mox. Okay. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. So attack, attack, sack. I think I'm swinging with everything here. I have 2 minutes where I can block 4. They take it, go to 1 here, maybe. So they kill that, take 6, and then I have a 4-1. I just feel good here. I don't know. Yep, Gut's dead. They're at 1, so I have draws Land does it for Showdown, probably. Okay. I will discard Showdown. Put a counter on it. Comet. Oh, that sucks. But they have, I mean, they have to block here. And they have to activate. I still, and they're just, okay. Whose idea was it to only have 15 lands in this deck? All right. Okay, I win. I mean, that's why Broadside Bombardiers is so freaking good. Who cares how many blockers you have? I have a pirate with a cannon. And how can you beat a pirate with a cannon? You simply cannot. Cannot. Someone smarter than me will have a pun there. Let's go to the next one. Neo Amp is our opponent. They're going first, which is cheating. And I don't have a very good hand. This is a better hand. I'll put a plains to the bottom. It is awkward because I'm going to be playing my only white card out, so I don't actually have Solitude. But feels like, what are the chances of me drawing a red source? This is like percentage of land, so I don't know. Not 0. All right, or they can just cheat. Oh, y'all. Yeah, I think I'll just run out the 4/3. They obviously will have their own 4/3 here, but I can Inti and give my trample. Or I can Death Greeters and give it dash. I have sing for 16, sir. Yeah. Take 10. I have a 5/4 that if you remove it, you take 2. Ancient Tomb. Okay. No blue. Solitude. Murderous Cut. Take 2. Give into the lens. Okay. They're at 6 here. I think I play Rabblemaster next turn because I draw off of Inti and then I'll draw a discard. If they kill it, exile. Okay. I think Rabblemaster here over Evangelist because one, I get one attacker now, but then I have Solitude up. Okay. Okay. They're at 3. I think I'm just going to showdown here. Oh. Yep. I wasn't even thinking about hitting Lightning Bolt. I was just thinking that if I just take this turn and set my board up, like they were developing to the board, so I didn't think a board wipe was coming. Like I you know, yeah, I had him there. I had an unbelievable start. 2-0. Let's keep going. And my dog is awake from his nap, so he is currently under the desk getting some pets. Sam. Yeah, I will go first, and I will play a. What did I play first here? I think Glimmer Lens, and the reason for Glimmer Lens is if I draw a 3-mana haster, which my deck has a decent amount of, I'll draw a card. Mana Crypt, that's cheating, sir. That's very good. All right, so we get the double spell here. Thraben. Oh, they have a Force of Will? They have a Daze. Huh. Wasn't playing around Daze. No attacks. Lose the flip. What? Oh my god, they're cheating. I think I will Parallax Wave here. Attack for 2. Or 3. Draw another land, which isn't very good. They'll takes damage. Nice, nice, nice. Resolve. Wow. That was a little disappointing. I have 15 lands in this deck, right? And I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's half of them. That's pretty good. Is this pro colorless? Attack with 2 here, whichever they block. I will Parallax Wave. Yeah. And so then on my turn, they're going to get a bunch of stuff back. Sorry, I didn't say that anything about those plays at all. Reason I was doing this, Exile Solitude, they're going to get their stuff back. I'm going to get a Solitude back, which I will exile Barrogoyf. So now I can Rabblemaster, put a counter on I can Chain Lightning here. I also can Mana Crypt just for the extra counter. I think then I'll just go to combat. Okay, so this and Voice and maybe Thraven Inspector. I'm gonna draw a card here. Gonna make a bunch of stuff. They're gonna be able to, yep, transform that. Yep. Okay. So what I can do here now is, depending on how they block, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Give this pro blue. And then now I have a Johnny kill the cat. Sure. Johnny kill my own cat. Again. Yep, that is what this deck can do. Yeah, I assume their hand after that daze was full of counter spells, or some sort of removal spells. Maybe they had a Force of Negation or something, so they couldn't counter the Voice. But then all the removal spells, I don't know, they kept passing. But hey, we're here to play, and playing we are. Be Sheep. Opponent goes first. That's fine. I got removal spells into Voices. If they don't do anything here, I'll run out my Clamp. Thalia here is kind of awkward with my double removal spell, but it might be very good against them. Okay, some kind of Teamer deck. All right. If they're holding up a counter spell, I'd rather Thalia get countered. Yep. They have Mana Drain. It's the worst one for them to have. I was hoping for a Mana Leak or something, but okay. Land here is good. Start with Chain Lightning. Okay. To Voice. Go. It's pretty good here. Pretty good. Okay, double land. So they are like a Teamer. Maybe this is like this could be like a sneak attack or just they have Minsc and Boo. 4 mana, what can you do? No white card anymore for Solitude. Sink. Okay. Into, they have Subtlety? What's giving them priority? What's on top here? Don't want to land. I think I just play Voice here. Clamp. Have a 2/2. I have a Bolt for, so this is 2, and so actually with Bombardiers, if they don't kill Voice here, they pass through that pretty quick and then maybe realize that they can't kill it on my turn. Okay, so yeah, what I can do here is Bombardiers. I think the priority now is just this. Go to combat. Attack. Make sure it doesn't go to blocks. Deal 2 to this reflection. Next to damage. And then I'll eat this. Draw 2. Remember when I almost didn't play Skull Clamp in this deck? That was crazy. And I even get to hold up Lightning Bolt and Solitude. All right, drawing with Star is a good sign for us. Okay. Bombardiers is down. Yeah. Yeah. Boros will do that to you. Diamond tier 2. This is the highest I've ever been for a limited environment, but this is also the most I've ever played of a limited environment. I know I only have like 4 or 5 videos on my channel for this, but I did play it a lot before streaming it, having so much fun, or not streaming, recording, that I was like, I got to put some of these games up here. This is a very, very fun format, and I'm hoping that it'll come back consistently. I know typically it's usually in the like interims of in between sets, especially I know that's what it used to be for like the Moto Vintage Cube, which maybe if I mean I like this enough, maybe if Vintage Cube on Moto can be a try. I go first. Yes, sir. I will start with a Skull Clamp. Skull Clamp into Thalia, hold up Solitude, I think has a higher win percentage than other plays. Um, um,
Nothing is more important than family.
I attack there because if they block with the cat, then I do just path a Johnny. Just get a Johnny out there. I'm nervous because I haven't seen any red from them, and so I'm assuming that they're gonna. Okay, mono white. This is so awkward. This Sully is actually so awkward. If I didn't have a Thalia out, if it was any of my other 2-drops, I feel like I would be in a very good spot. Maybe I don't attack there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm taking 7 here. Shouldn't have attacked. Yeah. What a bad. They also just have like hard cast Solitude up at the end of their turn. Okay, give her. What am I drawing? This is very funny. Yeah, okay. So that is one of the ways that Thalia is not great in my deck. I also don't know if I have. That was a bad game. I don't think I made any good choices there. Yeah, I think that was a series of bad attacks, bad removal situations. I was removing stuff as if I had like this insane clock and had all this aggression on my side, which I just didn't have. And then obviously drawing the 4 mana non-creature with Athalia in play is kind of funny, and then drawing my 1 tap land is also funny. But I guess I'm counting these Moxes as lands, so Mox Ruby there, or Mox Pearl would have also been a tap land because I would have had to pay 1 to do it. But if I attack there, maybe I just clamp because I'm not. If I like that turn I attacked and then they attack me back for 7, I go first. Turn 1 Glimmer Lens, I guess. And to hold up Solitude if they have Flash or something nuts. Okay. I win the flip. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll grab the Elegant Parlor to make this red. Gut is exactly what I want to see. Still have Solitude up in case of any shenanigans. There's also like a non-zero chance I just throw this Mana Crypt next turn. I guess I'll have, okay. I'll actually just have hard cast. I have this treasure token. I'll win the flip. Oh my god, never lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Maybe I gut path here. Okay. Cast gut. And I'll draw first, I guess, off of. I'm ramping them pretty hard here. They're at 4 mana now off of this treasure and land, but I still Solitude. And they're taking 8 here. They're at 9. And if it's not like a necessary kill, I can just hard cast Solitude on my turn. Okay. Okay. Yep. Own Mana Crypt. We're just playing against our own deck. and then I'll win the flip. Let's go. Mountain. Aren't I running like 2 lands in this deck? What's happening? Okay, I have Giver, hold up, Hardcast Solitude. They're at 6. I've been abraded. Okay, they have to attack now. Take 3. I'll hardcast this in case they want to reprieve me. I didn't do this in response to their braid, even though I know it could have given them, and it did give them delirium, because I was afraid of something more impactful, maybe. Okay, they pass, so I have Giver up now. And I have Parallax Wave. Okay. And then now if I do want to parallax any of the wave, any of their other stuff, I do have to parallax wave a Demi first, but yeah, they're off it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I don't know if I played that the best I could have. Obviously I won there, but you know, there's obviously an argument for solituding before their delirium resolves, or their surveil trigger resolves in case of delirium. But I just kind of assumed they had a removal spell, and so that they would be able to do it in response anyway, but I guess make them have it. But I guess their priority being held was just that a Demi, or isn't that the Amazing Spider-Man in paper? I'm not too sure. I haven't really interacted with the Spider-Man cards at all, besides literally in this cube. I do have a buddy that does have like an all Spider-Man deck, but I kind of just listen to those as they come up. I go first here. Glad that Thun Billow Verge is white on its main face. Otherwise, maybe not happy. Okay, I think let's attack. Play this Plunderer, and then if they don't kill this, I can give them a treasure and have a turn. Yeah. That's also an artifact, so they'll take 2. They'll discard. Obviously, they like they're Boros, so they can also have a pretty sick. Okay, discarding Portable Hole. It makes me a little nervous, but listen, as long as I don't roll a 3 here. It's 5 damage. I think I'll just deal 5 to you. You're at 10. Keep up a blocker. Obviously, they got rid of Portable Hole. I doubt they don't have removal for this Inspector. They might even just have a, Chain Lightning for Comet or something like that. But I still have Gut, throw this. I have Chain, I have Path. Their own Minskimbu, okay. They do have to send both to kill. Do I block here? I think I do. And then I have Gut. Yep. You can have a treasure. Because now I have Gut. Just tapped and attacking. Gut, sack this. Kill that. Hold up Path. Minskimbu, very good. Minskimbu off the treasures I gave them is fun. So what do we not want to see from them here? So land, they can have access to 5 mana. I would say the One Ring, but that's not in the powered cube. Which I wonder if that is like Lurrus. Lurrus is fine. I can't do anything. Portable Hole. Okay. That's in a hole. Okay, I think I'll path the Boo. And then I think I just have him dead here. Four one with Menace. What can't Gut do? Yeah. This is just and this is why sometimes people don't want to play Boros, is that like I'm winning and I feel like I haven't done anything. Like if you watch the previous couple drafts that I've had where I've gone 7 wins, I feel like I've earned them. I feel like I'm putting in the work. I feel like I'm doing it. These games, I feel like I could just have somebody else play them. Thalia here is so awkward. Maybe they just kill it. No. I'll keep this. Let's go. Drew the Mountain. Happy that I have this now. The other hand, I just didn't think Thalia was good enough for me. I think I'll cast my own. And this does end up happening a lot in the, I feel like, when I draft Boros. And the it kind of goes, you play similar decks, I feel, especially when you're both playing Boros. Steel Cutter, okay. Into, I actually don't want to see a removal spell here, because if I have 5 mana, 5 mana doesn't matter, actually. I'm actually good. They can remove Plunderer here, and then I can go with Johnny into Chain Lightning. Oh no, I need Plunderer around because it's a red card for, okay. I think this is actually fine. Right, because next turn I can go a Johnny. No. Maybe I do want 5 mana, and I'll do, yeah, maybe no blocks. And then I will get a treasure. You can have a treasure. And then I go like chain lightning into comet. Like voice chain cast comet. And there's a chance I like regrow my chain here. Or there's a chance I do the comet thing. Deal 6 to the plunderer. Alright. Everybody, welcome to Comet Stellar Pup. I get 2 squirrels. What is happening? Yeah. And then I get my chain lightning back. I attack you for 2. Keep up my squirrels to block. And then I have a Johnny. I mean, they might have their own comet. Okay, they don't. Oh, okay. That's not nothing, though. Glad I will block here. Okay. They had plays. They do the double spell again here. Even that doesn't kill Comet. So there, I didn't even realize they were more Jessica. Wow, Fury. Okay, Fury deal 4, then attack. Fury deal 4, right? Why are they looking at Plunderer? Okay. We got a game. Yes. Parallax Wave. Don't think does much here. I'll pay. I'll attack you. Esper Sentinel is a artifact, so they take 3. Next turn, I make him a treasure track for 4. Okay. Evangelist. Evangelist into equip Evangel. Oh, just into equip the rat. A bat. I have Parallax Wave. Play this. Bin Mana Crypt. Funny. And kind of sick. Block. Set. They block a Johnny here. Take 4. Go to 4. Okay, I have wave. They attack. I'll let them attack with their bat. And that is 7 wins. So this is kind of a tutorial, you know, how do you play the powered cube. And it's just get past the Mana Crypt and then take every red and white card that you see. And you go from there. But yeah, so that deck was obviously exactly what it wanted to be. I hope you guys had some fun watching it. I know I had some fun playing it. Hopefully I'll get into more of the combo and control stuff that I prefer back in the next draft. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys had a good time. Please, if you did, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. I do love seeing, I know a lot of other creators don't like seeing the plays that they missed put in the comments, but I do love it. So go ahead. If I missed any plays or missed anything like that, go ahead and put them down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next draft. Have a good one. Bye.